Morning. I thought it was time for a little catch up. I'm sitting here drinking my coffee and I thought we'd have a little catch up and see how everybody is. I'm doing really fine. I've had a few worries lately and I've had a bit of a scare. I've had a couple of scares this year. I found a lump in a delicate area and it's non-cancerous. That was great. And I've had digestion problems as well. Nothing really too bad, but no blood in the old wee and poo or anything like that. I just got to leave out the spicy food a bit. No more cheese, no more dairy and things like that at all. As my mate Mark would say, it is also your age as well. So yeah, I'm 56. I turned 56 this year. Proud of getting there, loving it and everything. Well, what else is going on? Well, we've got lots of great things going on in our community. Mindful Art and Marbles, totally recommend. And Andy Mann's Club, get on, guys. Got to support the old Andy Mann's more than anything, man, because they do a great job. I think they get about 1,500, something like that. Amazing amount of man. Not enough. Come on, guys. It's not something to be ashamed of. And, I've learnt more about depression and myself more in the last 6 years. You can't catch depression like an illness. It just happens. In your car engine, if you've got a car, there's a filter. And it filters all the rubbish out from all the fuel and what keeps it going. Because your car, you could have a lovely car, unless you put petrol in it, it ain't going to move. So, your car, it's got this filter. And it gets rid of all the rubbish, or your engine will just clog up. Well, you've got one in your brain, but you need to access it. Mine's doing creative things, my poetry, my photography, and art things. I've had to go through some big things lately. I've had to realise I'm not going to get into totally all of them. There's only two really, and it's like me and my oldest brother were really close, and then suddenly like that, it wasn't, and it was like a death. And I realised that it took me another 38, nearly 40 years to realise I'd been grieving. And what I'd been, and I understand, we grieve the death of things. There's certain things in our life we can't have. So we go into a grieving mode. We grieve for them. And I've been through it and I'm getting through it. It's been difficult. One of them is about partner. Would I ever find someone to settle down with? I doubt it very much. There's lots of reason for that. And, sometimes you might find out you're grieving for something. And it's okay. It's normal. It's natural. You and I, we're humans. One of the things I ask people is, can you fail? What is really wrong with anger? It's a natural emotion. I believe addiction and depression is suppressed anger. We self-medicate. I self-medicate. I talk about Dr. Kev. He was up here. And he'd go, do you know what? In this situation, best thing to do is to get absolutely wrecked. He was that little man that sat in my head and said that for days and days and weeks and months and years. And I had to sack him. And it's okay. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to not be okay. But we have got to learn to be okay about being ourselves. Being you is the most amazing, brilliant thing you can do. I mainly speak to men today, but there's some women out there who need to hear it as well. You are the most wonderful thing. Remember that. It's hard surviving this bullshit. It took me a long time to understand that was only surviving with the skills I knew. If I dumped you in the Sahara right now, how long do you think you'd last? Not long. Not long. Today's tip is give yourself a break. Peace and out.